Welcome to Fabulosity For You, and my name is Angie. If this is the first time that you are visiting my channel, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, because when I upload videos, you'll be the first one to know. Make a comment, like this video. This channel is about beauty, health, and life. And if this is not your first time coming to my channel, visiting my channel, welcome back, my queens. So tonight, we're going to be talking about life. And in life, there are relationships, and that's what we're talking about tonight. I had a few people come to me and ask me to talk about this particular topic. And I will say this, if there is a particular topic that you want me to talk about in regards to relationship, make sure you email me, and I will put my email address in the description. And it's very private and confidential. And when I can, I will try to accommodate whatever it is that you want me to talk about. Okay, so today, my queens, we're going to be talking about a very controversial topic. I have talked to the young and to all age groups, and I've had a lot of different responses to this conversation that we're going to have tonight. But before I even get into the conversation, I want to talk about what I have on. Okay, so I have on this beautiful sequence bolero. Okay, and then I have this sequence tank underneath, and the sequence is only on the top, and it matches perfectly. They were bought separately, but at the end of the day, this bolero is very old, and it was given to me as a gift. I would look at this as a classic because this bolero will always be in style. Period. I'm wearing it right now. You can't see, but I have on a pair of stretch pants that are bell bottoms, and this is just perfect. And as we go into the fall and winter, this will look beautiful with a pair of leather pants and a pair of leather skirt. This is definitely a keeper. It's definitely a classic, and I thought I'll get all dialed up because it's ladies' night. I'm considering this ladies' night because, ladies, we're about to have some grown woman conversation. Okay, so before I even get to that, I'm going to be wearing shades tonight, and I have a pair of shades. These shades are Chanel, and they're vintage. As you can see, I have scratches on this case. I've had it in a long time, and they're vintage, and these are the shades for the night. Beautiful pair of Chanel glasses. Okay, so before we begin, I'm going to do a disclaimer. What I'm about to talk about, if you don't agree, my queens, don't get mad at me. Don't get into your feelings if you're not agreeing about what I'm saying. Because at the all, this is entertainment, and we're just having a good time. Okay? And I'm just giving my opinions. So still, subscribe. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed. Hit the like button and make a comment. Okay, my queens. What I will say is this. What I'm about to talk about has been really controversial. This video is not, it's for the young women, it's for the older women, it's no discrimination on age, it's for women that are married, it's for women that are single. This video is for everybody. Okay? And so, what I'm about to say is this. The topic of today. Put my glasses on. The topic of today is, don't let no woman sit around you and your man. And who said it best was Aretha Franklin. Now, I can't play her music because YouTube not going to allow it. But I suggest you sit down and listen to, you can pull it up on YouTube or whatever music, information you have, and look up Dr. Feel Good by Aretha Franklin. And she said, I'm not going to let no woman sit around me and my man. Ow! The queen herself had a point. She had a point. And so I'm going to say this. As I said, I've had this conversation with a lot of women with different age brackets. And some of the women was like, you know what, Angie? You got low self-esteem. You know what, Angie? You're just a jealous woman. And I'm looking like, Angie don't have no low self-esteem. Angie is not a jealous woman. Angie is just telling you the truth. And so it's some women say, you know what? Who is Angie? Who you supposed to be? You giving all this advice. Who is she? What makes her the expert? I'm going to give you a little background on Angie. Okay, so, I'm somebody that always, as a young woman, loves to talk to older women. And the older women I talked to was my grandmother, was my great aunt. And they was always talking about they man. Because at the end of the day, it don't matter how old you are. It's always something going with our man. And we talked about it. And, some people are like, well, you know what? Your great aunt and your grandmother is old and this is a new day. We in 2022. You're right. We are in 2022. But what I learned was, when you talk to older women, the name of the book is not the same. But the story is. The story never changed. I'm going to take my glasses off. The book might have a new title, but the story never changed. And you need to put a thumb pin in that, because that's real talk. And so I was raised by, I'm not going to say raised because I have a mother and she was a beautiful mother, but I had older people in my life that gave me the wisdom to say to me, be careful of them friends that you got. And I listened. And I believed everything they said, because at some time in my life, at some points, things have happened to make me believe in what they had taught me. And they taught me as a young girl, when I was at the age of dating, so Angie has been schooled. And so I am that girl in the friendship circle that people come to and ask for advice. I am that girl in our family, in my family, that, women have come to me and asked me, for my advice. So, that's going to be my credibility of why I'm saying what I'm saying and who I am. I'm just introducing you to me and telling you, no, I don't know everything. But I do know a lot when it comes to a man. And so let's just get right into it. You have to really be careful of who you bring around your husband. And I'm not saying you can't trust your husband. But what I am saying is, you might say, well, my friend, I've been knowing her for years. She was in my wedding. My friend would never. I'm always real surprised on women having all of this faith in their friends. And I'm not telling you they're not your friends. I'm not telling you they're not good friends. But what I'm telling you is, everybody don't tell you everything. And you don't know what's going on in her household. Maybe her man treating her wrong. Maybe she might be a type of woman that like taking other people's men. You just never know what's going on in people's lives, and trust and believe. People get vulnerable. And I'm not just talking about no single woman. I'm talking about married woman. You can be feeling alone in a marriage and feeling alone as a single woman because, hey, you ain't got nobody. But you putting these women around, you don't even know this, but you putting these people around your man. And not just your man, your good man. And women need to stop bragging about what they man do. Girl, I got such a good man, honey. He do this for me. He took my mama here, honey. He just did this for me. And you talking to, and you might not even know it, because guess what? Only person that you really know is yourself. And then sometimes you got to say, do you really know you? So how you going to know your best friend or your friends? Girl, he done did this. He done bought this for me. My good man. And they looking like married or single. Oh, okay. This what your man do. Okay. That's what your man do. You better quit. You better quit playing with yourself. And I even know a young woman that said to me, "Well, yeah, my friend is a hoe, but I a hoe, a hoe." Where is the loyalty that a hoe have? Can you trust her? You can't trust no hoe. You can't trust no hoe. So why is she in your circle? Ladies, my queens, you have to really protect what's yours. And what's yours is your husband and your man. You have to protect them and not be sitting up here unknowingly setting your friends up with your man or your husband. And I'm gonna be real personal. I had I'm the second go around with my second husband. With my first husband, had a really great friend, I thought. Like a sister. And she wanted to go to this party, and she felt like she didn't want to drive herself. So guess what she did? She had the house number, because don't give your man's cell phone number out. Oh no. But she had the house number. And just so happened she called when I wasn't at home, and he answered the house number. And she was like, I just don't feel comfortable driving by myself. Can I ride with y'all? Can I ride in your car with you and your wife? And, I really don't have any money to buy drinks. So can you loan me a couple dollars? As soon as I came to the door, he was like, you know what, your friend such and such, she asked me this and she called and said that. And I was so upset. I'm like, not my best friend. Not my friend I didn't know for years. No, she did. My heart was beating so fast, okay? But I couldn't wait to dial that number. And I was like, yeah, so I heard you call my man up. And you said this, that, and the other. What's that about? Well, you know what, girl? It's his car. That's why I called. It's his car. And I didn't have no money. That's his car, but that's my husband. And so whatever car he got is my car, and whatever money he got is mine. But you know what, my queens, I don't waste time with people like that. I don't care how long I know you. I did the block on her. Period. And so, at the end of the day, another example I've had for you is this movie on Netflix that's called Passing. And it was about ladies that had went to school. Two friends went to school with each other, and one of them could pass for white, and then there was another one that ended up marrying a doctor. And in that movie, they rekindled their friendship, and I mean they was the best of friends. And I'm not gonna tell you the movie, but go to Netflix and look at Passing, and you'll know another example of what I'm talking about. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to be long on this video. And so, I'm going to take my glasses off and I'm going to say thank you for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoy.